Sure. Here's a recap of In Time 2011, starring Justin Timberlake, Olivia Wilde, and Amanda Seyfried, as much as I can give within the space allowed. In Time recap. Introduction to the world of In Time. In Time is a dystopian science fiction thriller that presents a future society where time has become the currency, and the way people live and die is directly tied to how much time they have left on their clocks. In this future, humans stop aging at 25, and from that point on, they begin to spend time in order to survive. Time is traded like money, and people are constantly aware of the minutes, hours, and days they have left before their clock runs out. The film opens with Will Salas, Justin Timberlake, living in the poverty stricken time zone, where people work tirelessly just to earn enough time to survive each day. People in his world are given a set amount of time when they turn 25, and they have to rely on their ability to earn time through their jobs to keep living. The wealthy live in the more affluent time zones where people can accumulate hundreds or even thousands of years of time. The rich have the luxury of living forever, while the poor struggle to make it through each day. Will Salas's encounter with Henry Hamilton. Will's life takes a dramatic turn when he saves a rich man, Henry Hamilton, Matt Bomer, who has grown tired of his eternal life and is looking for a way to escape the system. After a brief conversation with Will, Hamilton transfers all of his remaining time to Will, giving him over a century's worth of time on his clock. Henry then takes his own life, leaving Will stunned and with a newfound wealth in time. Will is now thrust into a world he never thought possible, with more time than anyone could need. But instead of using his time for personal gain, Will sets out to find the source of the unjust time disparity in society. He knows that the system is flawed and he wants to change it. The timekeepers and time zones. Will's journey takes him to the time zones of the rich, where he meets Sylvia Weis, Amanda Seyfried, the beautiful and intelligent daughter of the wealthiest man in the city, Philippe Weiss, Vincent Kartheiser. Philippe controls the vast majority of the time in the world, and Sylvia is used to a life of luxury where time is no object. Will and Sylvia's paths cross when Will attempts to take the wealth of time from her father, and in a twist of fate, Sylvia ends up joining Will on his quest to redistribute time and dismantle the system. Together, they embark on a high stakes journey where they must evade the timekeepers, the enforcers of the law who are determined to stop them. The importance of time in society. The society in time is harshly divided into two classes: the wealthy elite who live in abundance, and the impoverished majority who must constantly fight for their survival. Time has become the only true form of currency, and it is used to control the masses. In this world, the wealthy can live forever, while the poor have no choice but to live day by day, knowing that death could be just around the corner. The timekeepers are the enforcers of this system. They are highly trained agents who patrol the various time zones to ensure that the rules are followed. They hunt down those who have accumulated more time than they are supposed to have, as well as those who attempt to take time from the rich and redistribute it to the poor. The relationship between Will and Sylvia. As Will and Sylvia continue their journey, they begin to form a bond. Sylvia is initially resistant to Will's plans as she has grown accustomed to her privileged life, but over time she comes to understand the injustice of the system. Her relationship with Will evolves from one of distrust to a deep connection, and together they work to fight the system and bring change to the world. Their dynamic is one of mutual respect, with Will pushing Sylvia to step outside of her privileged life and see the world from a different perspective. Sylvia, on the other hand, brings her own skills and knowledge to the table, helping Will navigate the complex world of the elite and find a way to bring down the system that keeps the rich in power. The time heist. As the film progresses, Will and Sylvia plan a daring heist to infiltrate the elite time zone and redistribute time to those who need it. They steal from the rich, transfer time to the poor, and disrupt the flow of the system. As they do so, they find themselves in increasingly dangerous situations, evading the timekeepers and constantly on the run. Along the way, they make new allies, including some of the people living in the poorer time zones who are eager to join their cause and fight against the system. Their actions spark a rebellion as more and more people begin to rise up against the injustice of the time based economy.